Does your mind race the second your head hits the pillow? You lie there replaying old conversations and inventing disasters that haven't even happened yet. Listen to me. You aren't broken, and you aren't weak. You are just missing a hidden biblical circuit breaker that Jesus built right into your nervous system. There is a specific 3-step protocol in Scripture that promises a peace which, frankly, makes no sense to the logic of this world. This isn't about ignoring reality or toxic positivity. It is about retraining your brain to tap into a power source you've been ignoring. Stay with me, because most people get the first 2 steps right and still miss the miracle. First, you must stop stealing pain from the future. In Matthew 6, Jesus issues a command that sounds simple but is incredibly difficult to execute. Do not worry about tomorrow. We spend the vast majority of our energy suffering miseries that never actually come to pass. You are trying to fight a war that hasn't started yet, with the limited energy you need for today. God gives you grace for the next 24 hours, not for the next year. You have to drop that weight. It isn't yours to carry. But knowing this isn't enough, you have to actually look at it differently. Second, look out the window. Luke 12 gives us the nature prescription. Jesus tells us to consider the lilies. Look at the grass of the field. It's here today and thrown into the fire tomorrow, yet God clothes it more beautifully than a king. If he pays that much attention to temporary grass, do you really think he has forgotten your address? When panic strikes, use nature as your evidence. The birds don't worry, and you are worth far more than they are. But looking isn't enough. You have to actually trade your fears. Third, you need to understand the divine exchange. Philippians chapter 4 isn't just telling you to complain less. It's giving us a spiritual transaction. It says to be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known. You hand over your crushing anxiety, and in return, you receive a peace that acts as a guard standing watch over your heart and mind. But you have to actually open your hands to receive it. You cannot hold on to your worry and grab God's peace at the same time. And this brings us to the most critical step of all. Pause right here. This is the exact point where most Christians lose the battle and the anxiety comes roaring back. They pray for relief, but they never change the channel in their brain. To seal the deal, you have to engage your willpower. Trust is not a feeling. Trust is a choice. You have to decide right now to cast that care on him, because he cares for you. Once you make that choice, you must immediately switch the channel. Philippians tells us to think on things that are pure and lovely. This is the gratitude hack. You physically cannot be anxious and truly thankful at the same time. Force your mind to list 3 things you are grateful for right now. It breaks the cycle of fear instantly. God doesn't ask you to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. He asks you to trust the one who holds it. The next time the panic hits, run this play. If you want to reclaim your peace and walk in this kind of freedom daily, subscribe and hit the bell for your next dose of encouragement.